Save a lot of you thousands of dollars in therapy right now. You should still go to therapy, but if you can understand this, you'll save a lot of time in therapy sessions, okay? You were a child. You were the child. You were the child. You were a child.
Holy shit. I had no idea how much I needed to hear this today. I am currently moving. This is life right now. And I think the reason why moving is one of the most stressful things that a human can do is not so much because of the literal moving of things, although that does totally suck, but it's more about the emotional expenditure of it all. I mean, think about it. Once you finally motivate yourself enough to begin the process of packing, things are getting clean, things are getting organized, and then slowly but surely you begin to find all those items that you had tucked away, or God forbid, the box. Good Lord, the box. Filled with all those mementos of family and friends and exes. And then suddenly it's 2 hours later and you're sitting on the floor swimming in a sea of emotional trauma. And yeah, you can totally hire movers, but even when I do hire movers, I do this same weird ritual. I go through the box and I release more and more items each time. It's kind of like my mini altar to the place that I am exiting, a sacrifice of a portion of my old story. And a lot of the things that I am releasing this time are mementos from my dad. I've kind of touched on my story here and there, but for those of you who don't know, I was the full-fledged secret daughter of an all-American hero. My dad and my mom had a one-night stand when he was stationed near the town that my mom grew up in. But the catch was my dad was engaged to another woman. He and this woman went on to marry and have 3 amazing boys. At some point at the beginning of their marriage, they both decided that it would be best for them to keep my existence a secret from their entire family. With my dad being in the army, there was a paternity test done immediately, proving that I was his kid and garnishing child support from him. So the decision that they made was not because they did not know. Now, my mom never spoke about my dad. She never spoke bad of him. She never spoke good of him. She just never spoke of him. But the one story that she did share with me was that when I was about 1 year old, my mom wrote my dad. In the letter, she described what I was doing, like if I was talking or walking or whatever, with a couple photos of me. A couple weeks later, my mom got a letter in the mail from his wife. Within the envelope was my mom's original letter, plus the pictures she had sent, and an additional letter from my dad's wife, which read, "We want nothing to do with her. Never contact us again." When I met my dad at 24, I told him about this, just asked if it was true, and he just burst out crying. He had no idea that my mom ever wrote that letter, and my mom never wrote him again.